Imagine trying to teach a massive industrial robotic arm to scoop the exact right amount of sticky rice or mashed potatoes every single time, when no two scoops are ever exactly the same shape, weight, or texture. Food is inherently slippery, completely malleable, and highly unpredictable, which is exactly why the food robotics industry is widely known as a massive, unavoidable graveyard for ambitious tech startups. You might clearly remember companies like Chef Robotics, which tried to make fancy salad robots before being bought and promptly shut down by DoorDash, or Zoom, which burned through a staggering $400 million trying to revolutionize pizza delivery before completely collapsing into bankruptcy in 2023. Trying to perfectly replace human hands in a busy kitchen is incredibly hard, because building cars is easy when every part is identical, but food changes constantly. However, Chef Robotics CEO Raja Bajaria truly believes his company has actually figured out the exact secret to surviving and thriving in this notoriously difficult and unforgiving market. Instead of trying to build complex machines for tiny, fast, casual restaurants like they originally planned, they made a massive strategic pivot early on to focus purely on large-scale food manufacturing operations. They quickly realized that using AI-powered robot arms to handle repetitive, heavy labor in massive enterprise facilities was a much smarter and far more profitable play. Right now, they are actively working with massive heavyweights like Amy's Kitchen and Chef Bombay, and they even successfully provide automated systems for one of the largest school lunch providers in the entire country. Because of this brilliant strategic shift, the company just proudly announced they have officially crossed a massive operational milestone by successfully completing over 100 million servings. Now, when they say a serving, they do not mean a fully plated gourmet hot meal, but rather a specific portion of food that their robotic arms successfully deposit into a meal tray on a fast-moving assembly line. By totally ditching the traditional restaurant scene and aggressively courting these giant institutional customers, Chef Robotics is currently busier and more successful than ever before. But they are absolutely not stopping there, because Bajaria says their next big ambitious move is to aggressively expand into what they cleverly call smaller kitchens, though his specific definition of small might actually surprise you. He mentioned that one of their absolute newest customers in this smaller category is actually one of the biggest airline catering companies on the entire planet, which is a massive win for them. They are also actively looking to deploy their robotic systems directly into ghost kitchens, which are those massive hidden cooking operations that solely prepare food for delivery apps like DoorDash without ever having a physical public dining room. Down the road, they still have very real dreams of finally entering fast casual restaurants, giant sports stadiums, and even massive prison facilities. The absolute real secret sauce here is that every single one of those 100 million automated servings generates massive amounts of highly valuable operational data. All of that incredibly rich information is constantly being fed straight back into their complex AI models for food handling and packaging, making the robots progressively smarter, faster, and infinitely more capable of dealing with the chaotic nature of food. The more these robots work, the better they get at handling those wildly unpredictable textures, which means the business can actually continue to scale up smoothly without running into the same brick walls that completely destroyed so many other food automation startups before them.